Hello everyone, and welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast as part of the Proxyl intermission, or the Proxyl interlude. This is an audio podcast as part of a Cataclysm Chiasma. This is an audio podcast as part of an interlude. An interlude as part of this in around this and around another Storm Lipostics production. In this audio podcast, there will be a an overview in around some abstracted works for WNC 2023, and where the abstracted works is around the importance of reduced nephrotoxic immunosuppression in pediatric renal recipients, and where this works is a review, and the original works around this was developed in 2000, originally in 2003. And so pediatric nephrology is established as an advanced clinical practice specialty in the world of clinical medicine. And though there is much research covered in this specialism, nephrologists have concern, or have had concern, over the medication prescribed and administered in pediatrics, since they have varying toxicological effects. The aims or objectives of this works was to establish whether renal allografts in pediatric renal recipients can have a prognosis of 10 to 20 years post-transplantation with the aid of immunosuppression with reduced nephrotoxicity. The design parts of this works, interrogating retrospective pediatric nephrology literature for this works was one of the best approaches to identify advances in immunosuppression therapeutics. This works sought to also include obtaining experimental data surrounding novel therapeutics, including effects of immunobiology, major histocompatibility complex, or MHC, human leukocyte antigen presenting cells, immunohematology, and immunogenetics post-transplantation. In around the results of this works, by interrogating literature surrounding pharmacokinetics, pharmacodynamics, and toxicological profile, and data encompassing common immunosuppression therapy or therapies utilized in pediatric nephrology. This has informed that it is still pivotal to recognize the toxicological profile in varying regimens, and especially those that prompt nephrotoxicity effects on pathophysiology and immunobiology. So in around the conclusion, owing to the varying toxicological profile of immunosuppression, and through interrogation of a retrospective literature, this works encourages a formal systematic review to see further that ultimately pediatrics whom receive renal transplants or solid organ transplants can have a better prognoses without implications of nephrotoxic and toxicological profile of pharmacotherapy or pharmacotherapies on renal pathophysiology. Some main terminologies in around similar works include immunosuppression, transplantation, pediatric nephrology, and pediatric nephrology and laboratory medicine. Yes, and laboratory medicine. That draws this audio podcast to a close. This has been an audio podcast as part of the Proxyl Interlude or intermission. This has been an audio podcast as part of a Cataclysm Chiasma. This has been an audio podcast as part of a Store Robotics production. Thank you.